Okay. I have no idea what it could be. Probably the white sheet.
Got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time.
Right.
And she was dead when the cage was lifted.
What about moment cage was lifted?
Like that.
When cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tango real fast. So fast, no one saw.
No.
Oh my!
What
So
the
who
hell?
lifted the cage?
It was me.
Nah.
Then obviously Himiko is the culprit.
No.
There's no doubt.
Tenko not being killed during the seance? That might not be impossible, but there's no evidence for it.
When Tenko got killed,
Okay, it has to be white sheet, but
it wasn't
where?
during the seance.
Oh, no,
It
someone
could
said
not have
something
been
about
done
after.
at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time.
Oh, that's not it.
When the cage was lifted.
What about moment cage was lifted?
Yeah!
That's wrong.
That's wrong! Because there was blood on the white sheet.
No, it wasn't possible to kill her the moment the cage was lifted. Because the inside of the white cloth had Tenko's blood on it. That cloth was removed before the cage was lifted.
Mm-hmm.
If Tenko was stabbed then, there wouldn't be blood on the cloth.
What? But how could my golden brain be wrong when it felt so right?
The only possibility is that Tenko was killed during the seance.
I got your remodel right
Oh,
here!
okay.
No, it's still wrong to think that Tenko was killed during the seance.
What?
What?
I'm gonna prove it right now. My golden brain is gonna go all out!
Okay. Is it gonna be the cage this time? It might be the cage. Maybe, I don't know.
Tenko died after the seance. It happened when the sheet was lifted. That was the moment the culprit chose to stab the fuck out of Tenko through the cage. They stuck the thin blade through the gap, and that clean white sheet got stained blood red!
But the weapon was a sickle.
Uh-huh.
Only the blade could have fit through the gaps.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
Oh, no, she didn't. She had that marker stone.
I'll cut through your words.
I'll cut through your words!
Wait just a minute. Tenko wasn't sitting down inside the cage. She was bent over with her forehead against the marker stone. And the cage itself was about 3 feet tall. The sickle's blade was too short to reach Tenko while she was in that position.
Mm-hmm.
Then I messed up again? How could this happen? I am so embarrassed.
No worries, Mew. Everyone already knows you're an embarrassment to the human race.
God, these two are savage to each other.
No worries.
Just fuck already. Actually, don't do that.
How embarrassing!
If Shuichi is right, then it's impossible for Tenko to have been killed through the cage.
It's flat out
Couldn't have
impossible.
been killed during the seance since she was in the cage, right?
If she was killed then, the cloth over the cage would have been pierced.
Not during the seance or from below the floor. Then it's impossible, isn't it?
Yeah, for a living person.
Huh?
What if Angie's spirit killed Tenko?
What are you talking about? That's not possible.
Excuse me, goddamn.
We don't know that. Some things are impossible for a human, but not for a spirit.
Don't say stupid stuff like that. Screw spirits.
You know, Kaido does dislike the occult, but I guess he's more scared of it than anything.
Angie's spirit killed Tenko? Why?
Himiko?
Yumiko?
Why would Angie's spirit kill Tenko?
What if Tenko killed Angie, and then Angie's spirit came back for revenge?
Like I said, that's impossible. Spirits can't be culprits.
Then explain how the culprit killed Tenko under these impossible circumstances.
Well,
I don't know.
See? You can't explain, can you? Only a spirit could have done.
Wait, I know. What if the culprit was hiding inside the cage?
What?
If they were in there, they could have stabbed Tenko during the seance.
But the...
No. If there was someone else in the cage, we would have noticed.
I agree with Kaito. The culprit could have been inside the cage.
Huh? You do?
Nonsense. There was no space in the cage for the culprit to hide.
Maybe the culprit wouldn't need to hide in the first place.
Oh.
What?
Oh. They're thinking it
Also,
was a
The culprit
suicide.
could have killed her in the cage at any time. I think you know what I'm getting at, right?
Yeah. The they she's referring to. She thinks it was a suicide. Okay.
I believe Maki is referring to Tenko herself.
What did you say? Are you saying Tenko is the culprit?
She committed suicide.
Suicide?
Don't try suicide, nobody wants
Could
it.
explain a lot of things we couldn't figure out. She volunteered to be in the cage and then stabbed herself during the seance.
Right.
It wouldn't matter how dark the room was.
Right.
But the sickle she was stabbed with was under the floor, right?
Uh-huh.
If Tenko had stabbed herself, wouldn't the sickle still be inside the cage?
Oh my god. Mew actually said something smart.
Oh my god.
Perhaps that
Oh, I
explains
hope
what
Derek had fun voicing Kokichi too.
after
Along with the person who
stabbing
voiced
herself with a
Mew.
sickle,
I hope
she
they
threw
had
underneath
fun.
the floor.
So she took off the floorboard to get rid of the sickle?
Yes, that makes sense to Gonta.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me.
No, it doesn't.
There's no reason for Tenko to commit suicide.
None whatsoever.
Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier. You know, about Tenko killing Angie.
Yeah?
Because Tenko and Angie were fighting for your attention, right?
When did you brainwash Himiko?
Tenko's pent-up frustration led her to commit such an atrocity. Her conscience couldn't handle it anymore, so she decided to end her own life.
What?
But if she was gonna kill herself, why do it during the seance?
She wanted to hide the truth of her suicide.
Really? Why?
There could only be one reason to hide it in a killing game, right? It's to take us down with her.
Ooh, that face always creeps me out.
She wanted us to pick the wrong answer during the class trial, so she could bring us all down. She wanted us to die with her. Okay, well, she probably just wanted Himiko to die with her, but still.
But still.
But what are you saying? Tenko wasn't like that. She told me.
Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
What if all of
Yeah.
that was just a lie?
A lie?
A lie?
Wait, we should believe Tenko's last words.
Well, those weren't her last words,
The
technically.
true terror of class trials is that you shouldn't believe everything said.
Unfortunately, that is also kind of true.
Himiko, you said that Tenko would never do anything like that.
Uh-huh.
But how can you be so sure? Did you guys actually know each other?
Well,
People keep all sorts of secrets. Like Maki. She hid the fact that she's a cold-blooded killer. Is it wise of us
Oh,
to
I thought
trust
you
other people
thought she'd give
involved in
Kokichi
these
like the
kind of
death
situations?
glare, like you little shit.
Jeez, you're such a naive dude.
Naive?
We're all just people, you know? Of course we're gonna have some secrets.
Wait, did he say
What
some?
matters
I didn't
is
hear him
whether
say
there's any
some.
malice behind them.
People can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are.
Well, duh. It's impossible to know for sure what others are thinking.
Yeah.
That's why it all comes down to whether or not you believe in yourself. If you get betrayed, it's not their fault. It's your fault for believing in them.
Wait, what?
That's why I believed in Maki Roll, because I wanted to
Stop
believe in
calling
her.
me that.
Just because you're acting all cool doesn't mean you get to skip training.
Hey, jackass.
Hey, come on. Don't you think you're being a little too strict?
No, not at all.
Well, we come from different backgrounds. So for now, let's agree to disagree. No one's ever called me naive before. And from Kaito? Seriously?
I'm gonna murder him in the next chapter. Oh god, if that happens.
Whether or not I believe. My heart can't reach Tenko anymore.
Oh, poor little sad magician.
She wouldn't commit suicide. She wouldn't try to take us down.
Take it down, down, and we're going around. Sugar, we're going down,
Me too.
dying.
Gonta, no can believe Tenko commits suicide.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, that would answer all of our questions.
If you insist we believe in Tenko, then provide a reason to do so.
A proper reason?
All right, I'll give you a reason.
Is there a reason?
Yeah.
Yes, there is. Will you trust me, Maki? If it turns out I'm wrong, you can blame me all you like. But for
Fine.
now, I need you to trust in my detective work.
So I'm the ultimate detective, even though I only solved one fluke of a case. Don't believe Tenko would kill herself because of what she said. Okay, everyone, I'll see you guys after the seance. She said see you guys after. I doubt she would have had a sudden change of heart. Just because we don't know how she was killed doesn't mean that it was suicide. We shouldn't be satisfied with that. And if we keep thinking we'll find the truth, that means we have to believe in Tenko. I'll make them all believe. Alrighty.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
No. Dick
So
move.
she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person.
What's Tenko's latest moment? Tenko died in a crouched position. The injury on the back of her neck was deep, but probably not enough to kill her immediately.
But if Tenko did commit suicide,
don't think it could be
It
anything
explained
else.
How she died during the seance. She could have secretly brought the sickle
No, well,
and then stabbed
maybe.
herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength,
Consider,
she
consider,
threw the sickle underneath the floor.
consider, consider,
All
consider.
pieces fit.
Everyone thinks that Tenko committed suicide. But only because they're latching onto the easiest answer. Because I need to make them think the suicide they won't work.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Oh, I'm probably gonna have to
Her
lie
plan was to
here.
take us down with her,
Dick
so
move.
she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance. She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength,
Oh shit, Mom.
she threw
Fuck
the
that up.
sickle underneath the floor.
Consider, consider,
All
consider.
pieces fit.
I hit the wrong button to concentrate.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her,
Dick
so
move.
she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if
Aw,
Tenko
Himiko's voice
did
actress
commit
is doing so much
suicide,
better.
it would
I mean, not that she
explain
was
how
doing
died
worse
during
beforehand.
the seance.
Makes sense to Kunta.
She could have secretly brought the
Or hide it
sickle
under her clothes.
and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the
Boom, lie.
Reveal the truth.
Perjury. Okay, so I know there's hidden routes in all these
Tenko couldn't
trials,
have
and the
thrown
only way
the
to
sickle
get them
under
is
the
with lying at a different
Died
section.
instantly.
But I don't know what that was. Where those could be.
instantly.
Yeah, she died instantly. Ignore what these things say. Maki knows I'm full of shit. Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
I'm certain of it. The
Right.
investigation
Right,
determined that she
Maki?
died instantly.
She died instantly. Right.
Maki, I'd like to hear from someone who specializes in murder.
Right, Maki.
Maki.
You're right. I completely forgot about that important detail.
Yeah, sorry.
Tenko died instantly.
Yeah,
What?
instantly. I'm not
As an
lying.
assassin, I specialize in killing my targets swiftly.
She did say that
No
though.
doubt that Tenko was killed immediately.
Words of a true killer. Pretty sure we can believe everything she said.
Right, we can believe everything she says. You little shit. Thank you, Maki.
How could you forget that, Maki roll? You better apologize to Shuichi.
I don't need that.
Excuse me?
Excuse me, you fuck.
It's okay, Kaito,
I'm gonna
really.
kick your
No
sorry
apology
ass.
necessary. Anyway, Tenko died so suddenly that she couldn't have gotten rid of the sickle. Knowing that, the theory that she killed herself just doesn't fit, correct?
Just like I thought. Tenko wouldn't commit suicide.
Thank goodness, Himiko.
Thank goodness.
Which means someone definitely killed Tenko during the seance.
Her suicide was considered because we could not determine how she was killed.
No, there must have been a way. We're gonna figure it out.
Did any of the participants witness anything peculiar during the seance? If you know something, please speak up. It could be the key to solving this mystery.
Not a bad idea. Do you remember what happened at the seance? I'm trying to remember, I'm sure there's something. Need to could help solve that mystery. Probably the sound during the
Did anything
seance.
seem out of the ordinary during the seance?
There is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed. The ritual was perfect, and yet it failed. How utterly strange.
Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song, I heard something fall.
Oh, bullshit!
I'm more concerned about how dark it got in there.
Come on!
I mean, it was totally pitch black.
Oh, I think I let go of the
My job
concentrate.
was
That's
to
what
relight the
happened.
candles. Moving along the walls was seriously tough.
It's pitch black during the seance. That limits what could have happened. Just stay calm, think. There must be some kind of clue. I'm quite curious.
Did
Can
anything
you
seem
lie
out of the
to
ordinary
agree?
during the seance?
There is something that bothers me. The
Like,
fact
could you
that the
use a lie
seance
to
failed.
agree, or is it
The
like,
ritual was perfect.
or is this like you know? I think,
utterly strange.
yeah, I don't think you can copy
Now that I
a
think about it,
response to lie to agree with someone in Danganronpa 1.
I heard something.
What the hell?
I'm more concerned about how dark
Bullshit.
it got. I mean, it was totally pitch black. My job was to relight the candles. Moving along the walls was seriously tough. Did anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance? There is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed. The ritual was perfect, and yet it failed. How utterly strange. Now that I think about it.
While we were all singing the song,
What song? The Kid Child song.
I heard something fall.
Come on, that's bullshit.
I mean, it was totally pitch black. My job was to relight the candles. Moving along the walls was seriously
Could have gone around naked. That's what one of the lies things said.
There is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed. The ritual was perfect, and yet it failed. How utterly strange.
That's really strange.
While we were all singing the song,
I think I need to
I heard something.
boost the focus gauge up a bit more. Thank you.
I agree.
Consent V.
Himiko, you think that something fell because of that sound you heard, right?
It sounded like something heavy fell down and hit the floor really hard. What could have fallen down?
Fallen down? There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right?
Am I wrong? I thought something fell, but
The sound was pretty loud. It did seem like something hit the floorboards.
A loud sound. Something hit the floorboards. Something to do with the other thing that happened in the dark. What? The floorboard?
This is it!
Okay.
I think the floorboard coming off had something to do with that sound. That floorboard came loose at some point during the seance, right?
could the floorboard have made such a loud sound, though?
It was the sound of an intense impact.
If the impact was that intense, then it could have loosened the floorboard.
Mm-hmm. What was it? What could it be possible?
All right then, let's go with that. We all gotta put our heads together now.
Yes. Let's do this. I am Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars. Oh shit. What am I gonna do here? Corner
So what made
piece?
the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
Did it fall?
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Culprit hide under floor. Then stood up with such might.
How
But we
surreal.
already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
Someone who?
A floorboard that comes loose when you step on it is dangerous. God, it's like I'm the only one here who's staying on the ball.
You hardly have any experience with balls to say that, Mew.
Don't be stupid. Don't you know me and Balls are the best of friends?
Why are you so... What would have made a strong enough impact to knock the floorboard loose? Think about everyone's testimonies and combine it with the facts.
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person took...
It has to be this, right? One of the corner pieces that supported the loose floorboard of the room the seance was held in. When the portion that supports the floorboard was cut off, it wasn't broken naturally. It looked like someone had purposely cut it.
off the floorboard.
No?
Damn it!
Damn it!
So what made the floorboard come loose?
I thought that'd be it.
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Look, it can
Maybe
be
the
magic
wooden
circle.
statue fell over.
Could it be the sickle? Sickle that was under the floor. The weapon from the ultimate says the blade was about 6 inches and the blood was still wet.
But that statue was still...
Culprit hid under floor, then stood up with such might.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
A floorboard that comes loose when you step on it. The ball.
Oh my,
You
here it
hardly have
comes.
any experience with balls to say that.
Yeah, a
Mew.
dirty joke.
Don't be stupid. Don't you know me and Balls are the best of friends?
Why are you so proud of that? What made a strong enough impact to knock the floorboard loose? I'm pretty sure it's that, It has to be that one.
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
It has to be this,
That
cross
wouldn't make
piece.
such a loud crashing sound.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
Did it?
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Culprit hid under floor, then stood up with such might.
No.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
Oh, I missed. Like, that was wrong. Oh god, here it comes. Yeah, dirty joke. Why are you so proud of that?
What made the floorboard come loose?
There must have been
Come on guys, let's work together. Considerable force. It's hard to imagine.
Fell over.
Did it fall?
Then stood up with such might.
How surreal.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
Loose
Oh god damn, I have to wait until the whole scene is... Why are you so proud of that?
So what made the floorboard come loose? Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
Okay, thank you!
Agree.
Wait, what? Why am I agreeing with Kokichi? This is bullshit!
Kokichi is right. The floorboard came loose because someone stomped on it.
The floorboards fit perfect. Going to make sure first time we go to empty room.
When we first saw the room, yes. But when I looked again during the investigation, one of the cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off. After examining the cut, I concluded that it must have been done deliberately.
Deliberately.
So
Someone? You mean the culprit, right? Why'd they do that?
I don't know.
What did the culprit stand to gain by cutting the crosspiece?
Easy access? So in this case, I'll need to think carefully about the crosspiece and floorboard. Tenko's body was at one end of the loose floorboards, and a crosspiece had been cut on the other end of the floorboard. The unsupported part of the outside cage, so it wasn't stomped on. Only one of the crosspieces was cut, the other two were intact. One of them was right under Tenko, and the other was in the center right, about where the edge of the cage was. What was the culprit attempting to achieve by stomping on the floorboard? Oh my god. Seesaw? No. Seesaw what? No. Seesaw effect? Seesaw effect, okay. Oh, I didn't see if there was a Hitmonkuma in there, though.
That's right. The floorboard might have been used as a seesaw.
Yeah? A seesaw?
Oh, so the killer was outside of the...
The
It wasn't...
crosspiece at
The
one
killer
end
wasn't
of the floorboard
under the
had been cut
floorboard.
off.
They were somewhere else. Oh,
The other
shit.
two cross pieces holding up that board were close
They
to
were
the cage.
here.
Meaning, if you were to apply force to the end of the floorboard with no crosspiece, the next crosspiece would act as a fulcrum to turn the floorboard into a lever. A lever.
So was the
capable of
sickle
lifting up
under the
Tenko's entire
under the
body.
cage at some? Oh boy.
Whole body lifted up?
Was it Kyo?
Yeah, that sounds like a seesaw, all right. But why bother lifting Tenko's body?
They couldn't have killed Tenko like that. Unless they used the sickle.
Oh god.
That's exactly it. Using the seesaw trick, it was possible to kill Tenko with a
Oh
sickle.
boy.
Huh? How?
In order for the culprit to kill Tenko with a seesaw trick, the placement of the sickle is the most important factor.
It was inside the cage. Floorboard seesaw, the cage in the blood of the white fabric. Conclusion can I draw from this? There's only one place the sickle could have been that is consistent with the evidence. The top of the cage.
That's it!
Oh
The
boy!
sickle was at the top of the iron cage, with the blade facing down. The reason we didn't see it was because of the fabric covering the cage. Also, the wooden statue kept the blade in place. It's true that the sickle's handle was thick, which made the statue wobble. But the statue's weight kept it from falling over. Once everything was in place, if you stepped hard enough on the seesaw, Tenko's body would have shot upward and hit the blade on the top of the cage.
Oh god.
She was bent over, meaning the sickle's blade would have connected with her neck.
Ooh.
The 6-inch sickle blade wasn't long enough to stab Tenko in her crouch position. But with the floorboard acting as a seesaw, it could compensate for the blade's length.
Bringing the victim to the sickle rather than bringing the sickle to the victim. That's definitely an unorthodox idea.
It's crazy, but it would explain how Tenko got stabbed while she was in the cage.
Uh-huh.
So the sound we heard was the culprit stomping on the floorboard.
That impact make floorboard come loose.
Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned seesaw homicide.
Seesaw homicide?
What the hell's
What?
a seesaw homicide? That's fucking crazy!
The craziness is what really makes the killing game fun, you know? They can't get away with murder the normal way, so they gotta think outside the box.
Or inside the cage in this case.
Kudos, culprit! You did a great job keeping me entertained.
Indeed. Well played, Himiko.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It was you, wasn't it? The one behind the seesaw homicide.
Yeah.
Why her?
Yes, wait her.
Because she's the only one capable of carrying out this plan.
The only one? Why's that?
Because this seesaw homicide required its location to be prepared beforehand.
Ooh, right.
By cutting the cross piece
That's
beneath the
true.
floorboard, you mean?
Then the culprit would need to lure their victim into the prepared room. That is why you chose that room for the seance. Is it not, Himiko?
Yikes. Well... Oh wait, we've already saw this flashback. Seriously, what the hell?
Oh yeah! Himiko was the one who chose the site for the seance!
Nah.
She likely found out about my plans for the seance somehow.
You were quite vocal about the seance, Kyo. You even had instructions for it in your lab.
Our culprit, Himiko, prepared
Okay.
her seesaw trap ahead of time. Then she waited for me to host the seance and suggested the middle room. She led us all into holding the seance right where she wanted it. Then, she killed Tenko, all according to plan.
Boy.
That's a lie, right?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna split this into 2 parts here.
In the end, Himiko, who Tenko cherished and loved, tragically killed her.
Wait! We don't know that, right? He's wrong, right, Himiko? Himiko would never kill Tenko, right?
Kill Tenko? I killed Tenko?
Himiko?
What's wrong, Himiko?
Oh boy. Is it true that using the middle room was Himiko's idea? It is true. But does that mean that Himiko really killed Tenko? Would something like that really happen? Something so cruel? Intermission! Yeah, I'm definitely cutting this down. I don't know, sure, let's save. Alrighty, guys, that's gonna do it for these 2 parts of Let's Play Danganronpa V3. In the next video, we will see who well, maybe, I might have split that into 2 parts too. But we will see. Oh, shit. Shit.
Well now.
Stop. Damn it. We will see what happens. What's the result of the trial. So yeah. So thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked the video, please give that like button a click. Comment down below, check about the video, what you didn't like about the video, and let me know. Do you think Himiko really killed Tenko? I don't think so. She's not that kind of a person. So yeah. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. And subscribe to my main channel too. That's in the description below. So let's follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, RGKid Twitter in there too. I want to thank you all so much for watching once again. I'll see you all next time.